In the aftermath of the November 2021 COP26, and with all the media coverage involved, there is still no consensus on whether it was a success or failure. As promised, in the lead up to COP26, a deal was finalized on Article 6 of the Paris Agreement, finally setting the rules for carbon markets and carbon trading. But not without its moments of stress, right up until the very last minutes of the conference. Article 6 represents a double-edged sword. Its issues are multiple and have been the object of heated negotiations at COP. The first relates to double counting of emissions, happening when two countries claim the same offsetting benefits. Another issue relates to the integrity, additionality, and performance of carbon reduction projects. An added controversy has been on how to carry forward the carbon credits created under the old Kyoto Protocol. Disagreements during previous COPs also existed around a tax on certain carbon trades aimed at funding adaptation in developing countries. After 26 years of COP, several wins have been achieved, and some of the controversies around Article 6 have been overcome. Namely, a double-track carbon market system was established, where bilateral trades will not be subject to the carbon tax, and including terms to support adaptation funding for developing countries. A 2013 cutoff date introduced for carrying forward any carbon credits created since then. This means that double counting under Article 6 will not be permitted anymore, as the country generating the credit will decide whether to sell to other nations or to count them towards their own climate targets. Nevertheless, a few setbacks remain, among which include the failure to sufficiently live up to financial commitments for sustainable finance to developing countries, a few question marks on the implementation of Article 6, and the watering down of language on reducing reliance on coal, which spurred much criticism, as it also failed to address other fossil fuel use. Ultimately, the fight against climate change is a collective one, of compromise and fine balance. Overall, some steps in the right direction have been achieved, but real, concrete action remains needed on commitments made.